This is a real document that NASA would rather you didn't know exists. I've dug into this mind-bending NASA rabbit hole, and holy hell, it's a psychedelic glimpse into the fever dreams of military-industrial futurists circa 2001. Behold, a 113-slide psychic premonition authored by Dennis M. Bushnell, then chief scientist at NASA's Langley Research Center. This document is the government's own acid trip through time, a freakish carnival of predictions about warfare in our present moment, their far-flung 2025. The time stamp of July 2001 gives it an extra layer of paranoid prescience, materializing just before a certain geopolitical earthquake would permanently rewire America's neural pathways. Bushnell's PowerPoint prophecy reads like William S. Burroughs ghostwriting Pentagon strategy papers. It's a kaleidoscopic vision of bio-nano-info conflict, where microscopic machines and engineered viruses become the foot soldiers of empire. The presentation practically froths at the mouth about engineered biological agents with capabilities far beyond chemical weapons, alongside miniaturized EMP weapons and binary high explosives. The document vibrates with the unsettling energy of men in windowless rooms, imagining how technological progress will transform the sacred art of killing. It's the Defense Department's own dystopian manifesto, the military-industrial priesthood's own gospel of progress, rendered in bullet points and clip art. The document practically vibrates with excitement over micro-dust weaponry, clouds of computational particles dispersed as an aerosol, infiltrating lungs, nerve endings, equipment, while our elected representatives were busy arguing over school vouchers. This was more than science fiction. This was procurement strategy. Bushnell's brainchild contains a veritable pharmaceutical cabinet of horrors. Nanomachines smaller than a human cell with onboard power supply, CPU, and locomotive capability, sensor swarms that form pervasive surveillance networks, smart materials that change properties on command, and directed energy weapons that operate at the speed of light. In one particularly nightmarish sequence, the presentation casually discusses binary bioweapons, triggers where separate, harmless components combine in the target's body to create lethal agents. The kind of conversation that should happen in underground bunkers somehow escaped into PowerPoint, an official letterhead. These predictions weren't the ravings of basement-dwelling conspiracists, but the official forecasting of America's Aerospace Nerve Center. The document bears NASA's official insignia, the blue circle with serpent's tongue, that once represented mankind's journey to the stars, now stamped atop mankind's journey into increasingly efficient killing methods. What's truly magnificent in its terror is how much they got right. Their vision of ubiquitous surveillance, drone warfare, cyber attacks, and biological engineering capabilities reads less like prediction and more like a shopping list that's been systematically fulfilled by the military procurement system over the intervening decades. This NASA document, produced while we were still arguing about hanging Chads and Napster, contains the raw DNA of the security state that would metastasize after a certain event happened, just months after Bushnell finished his presentation. It's as though the future war planners were already setting the stage for a new era of conflict, their fingers hovering over the send button of history. The freakish thing about reading it today isn't how wrong they were. It's how much they underestimated how quickly their technoparanoia would become reality. This wasn't just predictive. It was a work order for the military-industrial complex, a to-do list that has been methodically checked off year after blood-soaked year. Hurtling through the twisted dreamscape of Bushnell's prophetic document is like watching a decades-long slow-motion car crash, the twisted metal of prediction crumpling perfectly against the concrete barriers of our present reality. Let's rip open this time capsule and examine the nightmarish accuracy with trembling hands and dilated pupils. The document practically salivates over engineered biological agents that could target specific genetic markers. Fast forward to our current hellscape, where CRISPR gene editing technology has evolved from scientific curiosity to off-the-shelf reality. Chinese scientist He Jiankui already crossed the Rubicon in 2018 by creating the first genetically edited babies, while military labs worldwide frantically dissect the possibilities of genetically targeted bioweapons. The Pentagon's Defense Advanced Research Projects Agency DARPA now openly funds research into genetic extinction technologies under the sanitized banner of protecting biodiversity. Bushnell's fever dream featured microdust weaponry and swarms of microscopic machines. Today, the Defense Department's MEMS, Micro-Electromechanical Systems program, has birthed dust-sized sensors and communication devices. Military-funded labs at MIT, Harvard, and DARPA have created insect-sized drones and are furiously miniaturizing further. The 2020 conflict between Armenia and Azerbaijan saw the first full-scale deployment of drone swarms in conventional warfare, the primitive ancestors of the microswarms Bushnell envisioned, while we were all distracted by Britney Spears and flip phones. The presentation's prediction of ubiquitous intelligence surveillance reads like a shopping list completed by the NSA and its corporate partners. Edward Snowden's revelations confirmed what Bushnell casually outlined: global digital surveillance systems that capture virtually all electronic communications. China's facial recognition network tracks 2.5 billion faces. Your phone tracks your location 24/7. Your smart speaker listens constantly. Your digital life is continuously harvested, stored, and analyzed. Not conspiracy, but confirmed corporate and government practice. Bushnell didn't just see it coming, he helpfully sketched the blueprints. The document's excited references to directed energy weapons and duped systems have manifested in the US Navy's deployment of laser weapon systems on the USS Ponce in 2014 and subsequent vessels. The Air Force's Thor, tactical high-power operational responder microwave weapon system designed to take down drone swarms, is operational. Russia claims deployment of the Perevit laser system. The beam weapons Bushnell salivated over are now procurement line items and budget requests. The prediction of information warfare as a primary battlefield has exploded into our daily reality. The 2010 Stuxnet attack on Iranian nuclear facilities, confirmed to be a joint US-Israeli operation, demonstrated how code could destroy physical infrastructure. Russia's cyber operations against Ukraine's power grid in 2015 left thousands in darkness. The 2020 SolarWinds hack penetrated thousands of organizations, including multiple US government agencies. Cyber Command is now a full combatant command with billions in funding. The digital battlefield Bushnell sketched out is now where great powers wage constant, undeclared war. The document's references to direct neural interfaces seemed like science fiction in 2001. Now, Elon Musk's Neuralink has implanted its brain-computer interfaces in human subjects. DARPA's ongoing neural engineering system design program aims to create seamless communication between brains and computers. Facebook, Meta, and other tech giants, suck as they may, pour billions into creating increasingly intimate connections between human cognition and digital systems. The military applications, piloting drones with thoughts, enhancing soldier cognition, creating human-machine combat teams, are advancing rapidly under various classified programs. The true horror isn't that a government scientist had these visions, it's that our military-industrial technological complex has methodically turned them from PowerPoint bullets into operational realities. While citizens argued about reality, TV contestants, and social media algorithms. This NASA document wasn't a warning, it was a roadmap, dutifully followed by the architects of our present surveillance state and future warfare capabilities. The prophet spoke in a government conference room, and the acolytes have been building his vision ever since, brick by bloody brick. This video is a warning. Who hath ears to hear, let him hear. The Lord bless thee, and keep thee. The Lord make his face shine upon thee, and be gracious unto thee. The Lord lift up his countenance upon thee, and give thee peace.